What a beautiful song. Ciao, ciao bambina, un bacio ancora e come sempre. Buongiorno a tutti, welcome to La Mia Cucina. I'm your host Pasquale. Today we're gonna play with flour and oil and wine, a little bit of fennel seed, a couple other things. So let me lower the volume as usual. I love this song. So guys, today we're making Taralli Pugliesi, which is, we call it Taralli Pugliesi where I come from. We make it, everybody calls it their own region, their own town, but it's Taralli Pugliesi. And they are made with the fennel seed. Now what we use those for is just as a snack, you know, with a little cheese, a little wine. This Italian, anything that goes with cheese and wine, they love it. So let's try. I have my, trusty KitchenAid with me. I'm gonna pour the flours inside the KitchenAid. Then we'll put olive oil. Of course, extra virgin. I'm putting 2 tablespoons of salt. Now the olive oil has to be probably about 120 milliliters, which is, I think it's about close to maybe a quarter of a cup. It depends. I'm only using a pound of flour, so it's a small batch just to show you what they do. So, olive oil, flour, salt and pepper. Now I'm mixing it up, and little by little, I'm also going to put in the wine. I use white wine. We all do when you cook. You don't want to see a red flour. Now what you do is, little by little, you have to put in the fennel seeds so they can spread evenly everywhere. This is an old tradition. It doesn't have to be a holiday. You can do it anytime you want. Now, it's mixing very nicely. All right, it needs to have a little more. We put a little wine in it. And then a little more fennel seed. So it mixes very well. The fennel seed is, and usually it depends, for 1 pound I did like 2 tablespoons, but you can do a little less. It depends how the flavor is for you. It's sometimes it's also how people like it and what they, if they like a little stronger or a little milder. Now let the dough get together. We're going to help it out a little bit by pushing it down. Now this dough, it's not too hard, not too soft, and it doesn't require yeast either. It's working very well. I want to put some music back on. Alexa, play Italian song from Il Volo. I will show you in a few moments how the dough is turning and is becoming nice and firm. I think it's done. I'm going to finish this by hand. Okay. You guys can see, look how nice and clean this is. Maybe you don't even have to wash. Who knows? Nah, you gotta wash it. So this is the dough. And it's nice and soft. You can see it. It's not hard, but it's not too moist. And we're gonna pass on the new second stage of this. We're making taralli. Now the taralli, they look like a little circle. Alexa, play Ciao Ciao Bambina again.
I don't know that one.
She doesn't know the song. You guys say, Alexa's smart, she doesn't know nothing. I don't know what's going on here. Alexa, play O Sole Mio.
Di Capua, Mazuki, O Sol Mio, live by Jose Carreras,
Wow.
Placido Domingo, and others on Amazon Music.
Let me move this stuff on the side because I need a little more space. So you can see how nice it is. Beautiful. Nice and smooth. You have to work it with your hands. You have to be gentle, but you have to be firm. L'aria serena, copa una tempesta. I like to sing. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So when you're making this taralli, you make it nice and soft. You make it like, depends if you can make it a little thinner or you can make it a little thicker. But make sure they all be the same size, the same thickness, because when you put it to cook inside in the tray, you want to make sure. Beautiful taralli. I'll put it right close to the camera. So now that's what we're making. We're making a few of those. I have the water. I have a nice pot on the stove with water, and it's going to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we have to get this taralli and drop them in the pot of water. Once they go down into the water, after a little, like few seconds, they come out to the surface again. And then we're gonna put it on the side, let them dry, and then we're gonna proceed to cook them. It's a very simple concept. Nice little traditional snack that my grandmother, I think everybody grandmothers in Italy used to do that. And it's really simple, quick. Like I said, it doesn't require any yeast. I feel like having a glass of wine as I'm listening to O Sole Mio via Pavarotti. So you keep doing this and keep doing this until you finish all the dough. Once you finish the dough, then we go to the second phase of this. So I will be back in a few minutes once I'm completed, and I will show you what to do after. Be back soon, guys. Hey guys, welcome back. So the water is boiling, so I'm gonna put in little by little. You have to put it in slowly, and you see that they're gonna start coming up again. I use this pot because it's wider and I can put more. I can distribute more. Put them far away from each other. You don't put too close, because then they can also be, you don't want them to stick together. And as soon they come up, we'll scoop them up. You're gonna see the process. Oh, I wish I could sing that way. So guys, what do you think so far? Not too bad. The taste of it is delicious. Little by little. that will come up. Oops, first one came up, so we'll scoop it up. Nice, and we bring it here. Waiting for the other one to come up too. Oh, one more. And it goes back there. That's little by little, they all come up. See? Scoop them up, put them here. Scoop them up, and put them in here. Scoop them up again, and put it right there. So now, I'm gonna do the rest, and then I'll come back to show you. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. So I finished dipping the taralli into the hot water, so they all came up to the surface, and this is what it looks like. So I put it in a tray, on a towel, on a cloth, just to dry out a little bit. Then, in the meantime, now the oven just gave me the signal, it's ready, and I am using my focaccia pan because I love this pan. This is like all-around pan. I do everything with this. So now what we do is just put the taralli, make sure that they don't touch each other. And you just put them on the pan, nice and easy. And you have to bake it on 375. Make sure that the oven is on 375 for 20 minutes. Then check them every once in a while. If you see them that they get like nice golden, you know, that they look cooked, then you take them out. If you want to let them stay a little longer, don't make them burn though, because they burn easily if you don't pay attention. So, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about my mom. And my mom used to make this all the time for us. There's a lot of tradition. Every time I cook, I make a dish that it brings me back, you know, and gives me, there's a lot of memories involved there. So now, see, it looks nice and easy on it. And I'm putting it in the oven right now, and then I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Make sure you put the tray now, not on the bottom, but in the middle of the oven. Now I prepare a little bit of like this is appetizer for me as I'm waiting for the taralli to get done. So I'll have, as usual, a nice piece of provolone. Very good. I got Italian sauce, Italian olives here. They call olive di Genova. They're very good. They're a little bit on the sweet side. And of course, a glass of wine. So I'll be back in about 20 minutes when the taralli are done to show you the way they look. And also I'm gonna break one or two to show you the way crispy they are, but how tender they are inside. They're nice, they're like cookies almost. Salute, and I'll see you soon. Very good. Ciao. Hello everybody, welcome back. So we were cooking taralli today, and I think that the taralli are done. So let me go and get them from the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, I got them right here. Oh, very nice. Alexa, play Ciao, Ciao, Bambina. Okay, so this is the taralli. They're still very hot.
On Amazon Music.
And what's gonna happen here, we have to let them cool off a little bit. They're too hot to eat now. They're still a little bit soft when they're still hot. So what you do is, you leave them here a little bit, let them cool off, and then you savor it. You taste them with a little bit of cheese, a little bit of olives, and of course, a little bit of wine. So I would like to break one open, but let's see. They're still very, very hot. Ooh, okay. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna come a little closer. It's almost like a pretzel-like. Still very hot. Delicious. Flavor is good. Not too salty, not too peppery. You can feel the fennel, the fennel seed in it. Of course, a little bit of wine, a little bit of cheese. The best appetizer you can have. Guys, till next time, just like I always say, salute, ci vediamo domani, ciao.